Everyone, welcome to my channel. So on this video I'm going to share with you like some of the untold truths, like those things that they'll never teach you about in school or wherever that you go, you understand, about you and the universe. So in school they'll only teach you about science and stuff like that, you understand, but they'll never teach you that like the science that you see outside is the science that is going on within your body, within your experience, you understand. When you see these planets shifting and doing their things, you must know that you at the smallest scale that you experience yourself, meaning that in your DNA, when you experience shift happening in the sky, then those shifts have like an effect on how you experience reality, you understand. So technically those shifts that happen outside of you, they rewrite your DNA, you understand. They help you rewrite your DNA, they help you cleanse your DNA, you understand. They help you to co-create a better life that than that you have been living, you understand. They help you co-create a better life than that you have been living. Look at it this way, guys. Everything is a spirit, understand. Each and every being is a spirit, has its own spiritual nature. Like you have your own spiritual nature, you understand. So even the trees have their spiritual nature, even the moon, the sun, the sky has its spiritual nature, you understand. So you have to understand that when you don't know that, like when you don't consciously or viscerally understand that as above so below, then you will think that everything that is happening to you on this third dimension is happening to you, you know, without knowing that it's happening for you. Because you have to understand that it started at the top, you know. It started at the top, and what you are experiencing is just the effect, you know. And sometimes you are the one who causes the effect, you understand. So it means that we are more significant than we ever thought, you know. We are more powerful than we ever thought as human beings. So it means we can rewrite our life, we can rewrite our experience whenever, wherever, you understand. So I don't understand why people let other people do that for them, you know. Because honestly, this reality is happening for you so that you can rewrite your life, you know. So that if like you had the opportunity to live forever, what would you create, you know? What world would you create, you know? Because I could say that we are already in hell, but that won't make sense to a lot of people because they are at a very lower level of consciousness, you know. They're still thinking like hell is that thing where you find devil and stuff like that, but that's not the case. Hell is what you experience when you don't know what you came here for, you know. So meaning that you are a lost fallen angel and you need somebody, and mind you, there's always going to be somebody to save you, you know. Within each and every incarnation that you make to come into that third reality, there's always going to be someone who is here for you, you understand. There's always going to be someone who has like ascended but has decided to come back only to come and save you, you understand. But if you are not aware of that, then you will keep on incarnating like that over and over again. You might incarnate a lot of times, guys, eons, without even knowing that you've been coming here again and again and again and again, you understand. So that's one thing. We are the masters of our destiny. We create our destiny. You know, you can take your life wherever you'll ever think about taking it. You understand? Everything exists here and now. All you have to do is be on that frequency, receive those ideas, and then execute. That's all you have to do. But for a lot of people, they get stuck when a situation happens. You know, remember, a situation that happens in the third dimension is caused by something that has happened on a level above, you know, on another dimension level. So if on earth you are feeling stuck, pay attention to how you feel. And if that feeling of being stuck, it's more of a fear, you know, a low vibration. If it's more of a low vibration, then you need, like, you know that you need to ascend. You understand? But if it's that of a higher vibration, because sometimes you can be so much at a higher vibration that you lose touch with the third dimension reality, which is what you came here to learn. You understand? It's like a classroom. When you get lost and go into another classroom that is higher above, maybe you are doing grade 11. When you get lost and go to a grade 12 class, like you are going to feel that whatever that you are doing here, you are not supposed to be doing it. You understand? You are not supposed to be even thinking about it, because not that it's new, but it's something that you didn't come here for. You understand? So it would waste your time to learn that, to go through that. You understand? So people will tell you like life is difficult, or they are feeling stuck, or karma is a bitch. You know, all of those things. Those are just you affirming to the experience and saying, okay, I accept this experience, instead of now focusing on where you have to go from there. You know, you have to go back, or you have to move forward. You'll know. You understand? If you feel like you are doing over, then you know you need to go back. But if you know that you are doing less, then you need to go forward. You know, that's just how it goes. That's how we came here. You know, that's how we navigated our way here onto this third level dimension. That's why it took how long? 4.6 billion years. It took about 4.6 billion years for humans to come here. You know, imagine that, guys. Imagine how long you're gonna have to wait if you don't do what you have to do now. So that gets me to the third point. Like, people think that in life there's no purpose. You know, that's what we have been taught. Like, there's no like life purpose. You see, beyond every life there is a purpose. You understand? And your purpose is connected to your alignment with the universe. When you are born into the universe, you are born into a space where you are the center. You understand? And it's easy to receive anything. So if you are born in an environment that basically, like, information is galore, you understand? You have a lot of information. Or on the other hand, you have a very, very minimum information. Then you'll have to know that where you have to start is where you will be able to align yourself with the life force itself. You understand? Because once you are able to align yourself with the life force itself, then it means everything will fall in place. You know, your purpose, everything. So if I can put it in this way, a purpose is what you came here to rewrite. You understand? What you came here to rewrite. Because there's a lot of things that you did in the previous lives that you couldn't do. And now, after another cycle of, after another expansion and after another contraction, where now the universe expanded again, you had another chance to travel back into this planet, because everything here moves in cycles. So we think that in the next so and so years the world is gonna end, like the universe is going to disintegrate, stuff like that, boom boom, whatever that we think is going to happen, there's not going to, like, everything's going to be swept into like the black hole and stuff like that. That's what we think, right? But look at it this way, guys. Look at the universe as a heartbeat. Understand? A heartbeat. And a black hole is where, like, blood is pumped. It's where the heart pumps after contracting. The heart is going to contract and then pump blood, right? When it pumps blood like that, that's where another cycle of life starts. You understand? So that's where those who couldn't fix their karma are going to come back again for another cycle in another body, but the very, very same experience, the very, very same year, the very, very same era that you couldn't accomplish whatever that you came here for. You are going to appear again. You understand? To fix that. And then after another contraction and expansion, if you haven't finished those things, you are going to come back again. Until eventually, you remember, time is because we are at a very, very, very smaller scale. You understand? So that's why we are experiencing time. Whereas time doesn't really exist. Everything is moving infinitely and going back infinitely. It's like expansion, contraction, infinite times. So within each and every expansion and contraction, we are born and we are die. And we die. You understand? So, yo guys, it's a lot. So like, your purpose, that's what your purpose is. Once you align with the universe, it's going to make sense, but I'm going to put it in this way. Your purpose is to clean your karma. There are those things that you are truly drawn towards, those interests, those desires that, they are unique to you, but you're just afraid because nobody else does them, so you think, who am I to do this? Who am I to vouch for presidency, when I don't have this and that? But your spirit needs that. You understand? It needs that level of expansion so that you can cover up for all of those years. So if you can get at least 2 steps ahead, you know that at least you've moved than somebody who still like gets swept into the black hole. Let's call it the rabbit hole, because black hole is out in the universe, but the rabbit hole is in here on earth within the things that we do. Many people get swept inside of the rabbit hole. They get so much addicted and attached to things that we find on the outside, so much that they totally move away from the purpose. They cannot even navigate their purpose by themselves. So that's why you need. One other thing that I'm going to say about life that you were not taught at school is that each and every person around you is just another version of you. You understand? Your parents is another version of you. Your little sister is another version of you. Understand? So if you cannot learn how to live with these people, you won't be able to find your purpose. Understand? Because you'll be stuck in your own space. The very same space that got you back here. You understand? So now you have to expand so that when the universe contracts, then you stay within that stillness. You understand? Because you can never stay within that stillness when you yourself still need to expand. You understand? When you need a level of expansion that you need to take, you will have to go through it so that everything in the cycle will be balanced. You understand? It's not about you individually, but at the very same time, it's about you. You understand? But I'm saying that you should consider expanding in directions that maybe you were not expecting to expand towards because of current circumstances. Maybe you are angry at someone, so you think, I can expand towards working with that person, and you know very well that this person is good at this and this is what you are interested in. Understand? But you won't gravitate towards them because now you are trapped within the ego, and the ego is what got you here. So you're still going to reincarnate again and again. That's not what you want, guys. So another thing that they'll never teach you in school about life is that basically we are God. We are God. This is a very complex thing to explain to, especially religious people. Because religious people, they have a very fixed mindset around whatever that they are going through. They think it's because of the thing that they are following. Yes, it's because of that, because of you are utilizing somebody else's experience to find yourself, which means basically that you are using yourself to fix another person's experience or to continue another person's agenda. So if there was a spirit that was here pushing its own agenda, and maybe that agenda was an evil one, a materialistic one, not the one that points you to where you have to go, which is the spiritual. If it's a materialistical one, then you have to understand that things that it says are materialistic and that it says are not, that's what you're going to vibe with. You understand? Like, that's all you'll think you need to know for you to have the life that you want to have. So if they tell you that you don't need nature, you don't need anything, all you need is to pray, and you have to pray a certain way, then obviously that spirit is going to serve it's going to serve you, because you are serving it way more than you can ever imagine. It's like you are slaving for it. It's using you. You are the slave, for it to pursue its purpose that it could have done. So you gotta understand that if a spirit leaves the earth before, like let me say, in that 4.6 billion years that it took humans to be here, when the first human emerged on this planet, whatever the experience that they went through is going to be continued and carried by another human who comes after that. You understand? And that's what shows you that essentially, when we drill back to who we really are, we find that we are only one thing, and that is God. So you have to understand that you gotta make your world, you gotta create your own world within this experience. Because if you don't create your own world, you are going to live in another person, another spirit's world. And it might be a spirit that they didn't even like, or they didn't even intentionally want to be here. You understand? Oh, they didn't intentionally want others to be here. So it's like it's that spirit that is greedy, So once you follow that spirit, you get lost into its world. You become greedy, and you don't even know that you are greedy because you are following the rules that you are lost in yourself. You understand? You are not following the rules that are unfolding outside and within, from within outside. You are not following the rules and the laws that are interwoven within this experience. Laws of attraction, laws of polarity, stuff like that. Those are the laws. No other thing that is created by man or by other spirit is the law of the universe. Because of, at the end of the day, there's only one God, as I say. So that God expanded in a multiple sequence. The Lord, the God, the source expanded in a multiple sequence so that it can see itself from multiple angles and multiple dimensions and multiple realms. You understand? So if you get lost in one of those realms, being that you are a singular projection, and then it's like, think about a marathon, guys. Life is not a race, but it's a marathon. You understand? And every time where you stop, like every time where you give up, it's where you're gonna start. You understand? Where you give up is where you're gonna start. But you're gonna start with a fresh set of everything. A fresh set of mind, a fresh set of heart, a fresh set of body, a fresh set of energy. You understand? So you won't even recognize yourself that, okay, I was this person and this is where I got stuck. So that's what becomes more challenging, because now you have two tasks, which is to navigate where you left off and then to move from there to where you have to go. So you have to understand that the dynamics that work within this universe might not be applied by the prophets and people that you spiritually admire. You understand? So in that sense, you have to understand that you are the spirit of God. You understand? And whatever that is good that you can do, it's you being God. You understand? In your right. And I'm not saying, that's why I'm saying, like, if you are not lost into another person's spirit, then you're gonna find your own path as clear as it can be. So you have to be careful that you stay within your own reality. And when you look outside for something, then it has to be for inspiration, for guidance. Because everything, which leads me like to the last point that I'm going to talk about, everything is a guide. Everything is meant to guide you. From the people that you love, to the planets, to the moon, to the universe itself, it's a guide. You understand? So you gotta understand that if you don't use these guides in a way that moves you forward, if you pray to these guides, then you are bound to be their slave. You understand? Because in the spiritual world, as I said, we are one thing. So it won't even be a matter of decision. It's just going to be a cause and effect. They're just going to use you to pursue and balance where there's no balance within the system. You understand? So you have to understand that the spiritual world is real, and it's as real, and it's in real time with this real world. You understand? Every moment that you experience here is a moment that you are experiencing in the spiritual world. Meaning that your spirit is being projected into this avatar so that it can forget about what it is and learn about it from new angles, from all sorts of angles. You understand? So when you get caught into one angle, then it's game over for you. You'll have to start again, so that you will be reminded, okay, no, that's not where we're going. We're going there. So guys, like, that's all I have for this video, and like I could go deeper and deeper within this topic, but I think this is enough. It's already 25 minutes down, and that's all I have to share for you today. You understand? I mean, on this video. So if you enjoy it, like, if you enjoy my content, subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, if you have anything, contact me on my Gmail, or just comment on the box there below. So I'll see you on the next one.